This is for the third movement of the Sonata number 1 Gothic. The tempo allegro con fuoco, so with fire, I would say is going to be probably dependent upon the player as to what they can achieve. Most likely the opening octaves are not going to set the tempo. It will likely be either measures 5 through 6 or measures 9 through 16. That will be the biggest challenges. Something or maybe around 21 through 24 is a challenge as well. So whatever tempo you can play some of those harder parts at, I would say set that as your opening tempo. We have a bit of a change from our original melody from the first movement. So now we have similar. Okay. Again, these black notes, I would say take with your fourth finger, take with your fifth finger, whatever feels slowly. That B natural and that G I play a little bit lighter because this is the melody. Okay, we now have the same melody but separated. So we have a lot of jumping going on. Even more so with the left hand. So hands together. You'll find that's going to be pretty difficult when you pick up the tempo. At measure 9, we have the return of our original melody. Etc. So the challenge here, though, is we're going to be jumping with the left and right handed in a syncopated fashion, inwards and then outwards. I take all of the white notes with my second finger, all the black notes either with 3 or 3-2. Those I just take with 2-2, whatever feels easiest. The left hand does mimic the melody as well. I didn't accent those though because I found that playing both accented didn't sound quite as good, just thinking of the top hand being the melody. So the right hand is just jumping octaves. C to C, D to D, E flat to E flat. The left hand has a different pattern. So just be aware of that. Measure 17, we have several accents. The effect I wanted was we have that in the opening movement. It would, looking at the music, think that you would just do 5-1, 5-1. You'll notice though the the hands are just way too crowded for that. So what I end up doing is 3-3. It just makes it easier that way, jumping around. At measure 21, we're going to have the melody being shared by the hands. So first the left hand plays the melody, then the right hand. The left hand here and the right hand now are going to be at the opposite ends of the piano when you get towards the end of beat 2. So measure 25 through 28 are the exact same as the opening. At 29 and going forward through 40, the only difference is the right hand has this arpeggio type effect. I usually actually play that as a grace note before the beat, so that top note is on the beat. If you wanted to, you could do some type of grace note or arpeggio effect with the left hand as well to make it harder and to give some difference in the sound. Whether you want to go up or down is optional. This, I go up, so up that way. And it adds a little bit of difficulty because the hand is moving off to the right, and then you have to jump back down. And then the same thing starting at measure 31 now, right? So instead of just, we now are jumping this, so starting at 33 actually, excuse me, starting at measure 33 now, instead of just, starting at 33 now, instead of just, starting at 33 now, instead of just, we have this, so we're going off a little bit our weight that way. That makes it a little bit harder. The left hand, you could do whatever you wanted. If you want to change this, if you don't want to play just straight octaves, you can go opposite way. Or if you wanted to, you could roll it up. I'd say play around with that. Feel free to improv this section a little bit. Measure 41 is different than when we had the right hand is in the same place. The left hand is jumping a lot though. The right hand in a way keeps us grounded. And then 45 through 47 and 48 is the same. 49 we have the last time we would hear the melody, so that would be the same. At 52 we are going to be holding the pedal for these. We have pretty big jumps there. Change the pedal here, be a little bit softer so that you can do a big crescendo. I'm going to do that slowly. That's what the left hand is going to be doing. The right hand, from this you're going to do a glissando, right notes, up to the B, and then that chord with a jump down pretty fast. The glissando, whatever fingers you feel like, if you want to just do your second finger, 2, 3, 4, whatever feels easiest to do on that.